Hello Pisces, and welcome to my channel. I'm Adriana. I am a transformational life coach and abundance consultant. Happy New Year. I'm so excited to see you, and wanted to let you know that I am offering special New Year's readings for the next 2 weeks. You can reserve yours today. This is really an awesome way to set yourself up with lots of spiritual awareness, lots of information about what your year is going to be about. You can learn more. There's a link in the description below. But right now, let's jump into your intuitive reading, which is directly channeled from my guides. We are starting with the Red Fox card, and I feel like this card is asking you to look up at different worlds, at different realities. And to see, I love this little fox looking up into this clearing. It's kind of like the way is starting to open up and clear for you. So we've got different layers of perception going on, but we've also got the idea of this energy just starting to, like the mists parting or things just starting to open up again. All right, let's look at tarot cards now. We've got Two of Pentacles for the energy starting your reading. You know, I think this is actually a good indication. I'm feeling like this is an indication that you are on more solid ground than usual, a more solid ground than usual. This Two of Pentacles feels pretty stable to me. So because you're stable, you're able to have some different projects kind of air, some different projects in the air, perhaps some different, engagements with people in the air, different relationships. There's a steadiness to the feeling of this card. So whatever is going on around you, whether it's positive or negative, it's just kind of like you're staying very calm and planted within yourself. Okay, beneficial energy, Ace of Wands, lovely. It's time for some new creativity coming in. And the Hermit, okay. All right, because you are in a stable, I'm sorry, I didn't finish my sentence. The Hermit is the energy that holds you back. So this is definitely time to come out, not time to stay in. The Hermit is all about that inward journey of searching and looking. And you can tell, I mean, this card is a sunburst. The energy comes out. The creativity, the inspiration comes out. So although you're in this balanced position, make sure that you're using it to really expand your creative presence on this earth. You know, whether that's putting forth a new creative project or just figuring out different creative ways to be. Really expand and be in that energy. We have the same visual going on here. This is parting to open up, and then there's a parting to give birth to this wand. So really similar energy here. The fox is that lovely kind of reddish sacral color energy, like the color of this vase back here, which is creativity. So I think this is like different layers or different kinds of creativity opening up for you. But you need to make sure that you're expressing this outward and not just like, yeah, I know it's in me, but it's like sitting in here. It wants to come out into the world through action. Your voice wants to come out and be heard. Okay, let's get a little bit more. Six of Cups. It's telling me 3 cards, 4 of Swords, and 9 of Cups. So we've got the themes of kind of birth and innocence here with our, see if I can find it. Ace of Wands with our 6 of Cups is looking at that kind of childhood, childlike, creative, innocent energy that's maybe more connected to nature. And the 9 of Cups would like to flow over to that space where things were a little bit more simple, where it's just about enjoying the moment and being really in the moment, because nature is all about in the moment. And the 9 of Cups is saying, you know, all of our desires and wishes would be filled if we were to stay in that space. But what's blocking the energy is the energy of the mind, the 4 of Swords. Trying too hard to make something tangible. I also feel like the 4 of Swords, it's feeling a little bit like indecision. It's feeling a little bit 2 of Swords to me, where you kind of just don't, I think that's why we had the hermit. You kind of just don't want to bring this energy out. You don't want to bring it forth. And that's why, I love when it's like the energy comes backwards to me. That's why we had the Two of Pentacles. So even though you're stable and you're juggling, that juggling is actually making you stay in one place longer than perhaps you need to. And if the juggling is about choosing between left or right or one or the other, the Ace of Wands is asking you to make a decision. Choose one. Let's just do one and let's explode from it. You know, even this idea of a ball, you know, this explosion. Let's just make this explode. So if you've got a lot of things on your plate, a lot of different creative projects, it's looking to me like at the moment you're being asked to focus on one. You know, I usually get the opposite message. I want to focus on one and the universe tells me, nope, you need to focus on all of them. But for you right now, it's about condensing it down to one so that you can really focus your energy through there. Because the flow will be easy for you once you make this thing. I've lost the cards. The flow will be easy for you once you make the decision. There's a fear that everything won't fall into place easily, but actually once you make that decision and you choose that one thing, the flow is going to be amazing. It's going to be super easy and super fast. Okay, so don't wait too long to make your move. It's time. We've got this clearing opening up, energy opening up. It's really time to explode on the scene with this creative project that can't wait to get out there. And the time for thinking is done. The time for inner processing is done. And that's really all I can tell you is that it's time. It's time to step forward with that beautiful creative light. So thank you so much for joining me, Pisces. And please subscribe if you haven't already. Oh, a card just flew at me. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And if you'd like to learn more about these New Year's readings, it's on soulguidancewithadriana.com, or you can go to the link below. The description below. There is a direct link. But Happy New Year, Pisces, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time.